And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K. And in the second game of a back-to-back, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game. But the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled. And the players spoke up, and the league listened.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. Jason Wallace out there with Kispert. Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Cunningham outside. Back to Fox. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You look at the Mavericks, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they've proven most people right. An outstanding team, a squad that's going to be very difficult to knock out.
Anunoby covering. Pass to Valanciunas. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Lively. Here's Towns. Shoots over Sarr. The shot by Towns, no good. He's covered by Fox. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Wallace misses. And so Cunningham will bring it up for New York. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, it's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Next lead, 2-0.
Kispert outside. Back to Wallace. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here are the Knicks. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Sarr, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
And the Wizards call time here. And in terms of assist numbers, these are the players that have stood out over the past month. 5th best, Cade Cunningham.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
And it's Washington with the ball. There's a screen to the left wing. Anunoby covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another basket for Washington.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Cunningham. 23 points his last outing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Wizards leading by 3. Pass to Sarr. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Good work there as it goes.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Pass to Sarr. Anunoby covering. Valanciunas with a screen on Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Now here's Valanciunas. And again, Washington, no good. There's the steal. With the drive. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Knicks trail by 4. Cunningham with the ball. Yet to see a basket. And that one is hammered home.
Well, charging past the defense, and with that size, Cade able to get up and jam it down.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Over to the wing. Anunoby covering. Five to shoot. Pass to Valanciunas. Tries yet again. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Kispert. He's covered by Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Wallace outside. Launches it from deep.
Cunningham really good with his physical advantage and trying to wreak some havoc defensively and using it.
Lets it go from deep. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching, all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
So for Washington, Kuzma's checked in for Sarr, and it's Jordan Poole in for Wallace. Washington calls timeout. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Poole. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Second personal foul.
Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. And sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, B.A., it is spectacular.
Hart's checked in for New York. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Fox pretty good when he decides to use his speed. He's going to get the defense on their heels.
Kispert outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Second chance shot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Here's Anunoby. And rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Towns way outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. Anunoby covering. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Valanciunas. Sends it home from three-point land. Valanciunas has got 5.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside Hart to the right side. Towns outside. Anunoby for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Every year, Anunoby seems to gain more and more confidence, especially in his jump shot.
Kuzma outside. Stolen by Anunoby. Here we go. That's good from Towns on the assist from Fox. Towns has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
High post, Valanciunas. He's got 5. And that one's good. Poole.
Poole cashing in from the shallow end.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Anunoby passes to Towns. And here's Fox. Pass to Booth. 6 to shoot. And he throws it down with one hand.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Kispert. He's scoreless. Kuzma outside. Here's Valanciunas. And he converts the layup. Valanciunas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
Now an update on Cason Wallace's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Wizards' head athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. A return tonight is no longer in the cards. The question now is this a multi-game injury? Something that's yet to be determined, guys.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
To the inside. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Hart. On the break. Here's Towns. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Towns has got 10 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. New York, #1.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Free throw good. Hart.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy is a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
Bold, he's checked in for New York. Harden comes in for Anunoby. The Wizards trail by 4. Here's Coulibaly. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Kispert outside. Poole against Fox. 5 on the clock. Poole shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
James Harden, and that's good.
Dialed in from deep, Harden understands when he should look to shoot the 3-ball.
It's Poole on the wing. He's covered by Fox. They grab their own miss. Count it. He has 7.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Down low from 8 feet away. Another one falls for New York.
I just love the ball.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Kuzma outside. From deep. Booth with the rebound. Knicks leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Bull. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Inside. Here's Kuzma. Got a hand on it. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Here's Harden. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's an 11-point New York lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Using those hops to attack the rim. Poole takes flight.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for New York. They set a pick. To the middle. Here's Booth. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. The Wizards trail by 9. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Coulibaly missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
17 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Fox. 15 in his last outing. He takes it in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Washington making a change here. He does not get the second one. Got it off in time. He can't hit that time. And so it's New York earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
They've got Josh Hart. He's out there with Bol, and it's Harden in a shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Sarr. Takes a 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Booth. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And what a slash by Poole. Just knifing inside with ease.
Knicks leading by 10. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Bol. Oh, he dunks it right on Kyle Kuzma. Man.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The Wizards trail by 12. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Poole becoming a better distributor of the basketball, so finding those chances and trying to get guys better looks, that's part of his game.
Here's Bey. And the dunk by Bey.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. It's deflected. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Coulibaly. Hart pulls it in. New York leading by 8. Harden surveying the D. Bol, a screen on Poole. And it's Harden penetrating. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brett.
We're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Bagley's checked in for Washington. Now here's Coulibaly. No points yet. Pass to Poole. Poole exploding to the rim. Outside for Bey. Bol against Kuzma. Back to Bey. Now here's Bagley. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
LeVert's checked in for New York. And with the voting just about finished, let's see who's likely to make an appearance at this year's dunk contest. This is a talented group of guys.
It certainly is, B.A., and I'm really looking forward to this contest. These aerial artists who are going to have a lot of fun pulling out all the stops to wow the judges and make the crowd go wild.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And we should have our final list of competitors in the coming days. So we'll share that with you as soon as we have it.
No matter what that final list looks like, safe to say, this dunk contest is going to be one for the books.
Now here's Kuzma. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Bey. Takes the 3. Bol grabs the board.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
LeVert passes to Harden. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Bey from long range. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got 4 rebounds now. On the take. A nice shot by Hood-Schifino. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Knicks lead 44-35.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Coulibaly drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. Down low. Here's Hood-Schifino. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's Poole. His last outing, he had 18 points. Outside Koulibaly. Poole outside. Bagley sets a screen. Poole, the pass to Bagley. The kick out to Kuzma. The three is up. It's rebounded by New York. Bole's got his 5th rebound in this one. But Schifino's shot is off.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Left side Koulibaly. Pass to Poole. Bagley up top. Kuzma with the ball. Going inside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And Kuzma just tearing his way that time to the rim.
Here's Schifino. Bole, a screen on Poole. Outside for LeVert. Three-pointer, Harden. Offensive boards. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Wizards making a switch here.
One shot.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Wizards trail by 12. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Lively, he's checked in for Bole. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kispert's checked in for Poole. Washington on D. Down by 12. Here's Schifino. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Kuzma, the pass to Valanciunas. Got a piece of it. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Lively. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Lively's got his first 2 points.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
The pull-up Jay. Rebound by the Wizards. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. New York making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in.
Number 2, Cade Cunningham.
Kispert outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. In the third spot, the Wizards.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry and they've played physical.
Towns outside from deep three-point range. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. The Wizards trail by 14. On the wing, Kuzma. Tipped. And here's Lively. Averaging around 6 a game. Anunoby finds Lively. Towns outside. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Knicks lead 53-37.
Now Kispert. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. To the inside to snap the cold streak. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Lively. Back to Fox. And there's the lob. Stolen by Valanciunas. Kuzma against Towns. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
4 on the clock. Fox, that's good.
Well, all Fox needed was the ball because he was in a great spot for that possession.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Valanciunas against Lively. Now here's Kispert. The D's right on him. Here's Valanciunas. Excellent D there from Lively.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Good on the shot.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your three to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Wizards trail by 19. Kispert outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Towns against Kuzma. Lets the three fly. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Washington's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Anunoby covering. Pass to Valanciunas. On the wing, Kuzma fires the 3. Counted from distance. Kuzma's got 7 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
13 foul.
No good on the free throw.
The #1 pick in the 2021 NBA draft, Cunningham is a tall PG with an incredible skill set.
The Wizards making a switch here. Poole's checked in.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Now here's Kispert. No made baskets yet. Covered by Towns. There's the triple. And it's New York with a rebound. Lively's got rebound number 7 tonight. Anunoby passes to Towns. Anunoby with it. Pass to Towns. Back to Anunoby. And here's Fox. Gets the 3 ball to go. Fox has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
Driving inside.
Over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man. And he jams it home with authority.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Towns looking for an opening. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. New York out in front, leading by 17. Well, now a minute to check it. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the New York Knicks.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
It's so cool in here.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
You've been spying on me, Ernie?
You don't want to know. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Knicks leading by 17. So on the floor for the Wizards. Poole and Kispert at the 1 and 2. Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. And Washington shooting just under 40% from the field. Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets it inside. Count on him going up strong.
Towns, left side. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Sarr, covered by Towns. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. That one's good for 2. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I know Valanciunas can be an enforcer on both ends of the floor, but right now it's all happening on the offensive end.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Corey Kispert.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Kuzma's checked in for Sarr. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Inside. Kicks it out, Towns. 3-pointer. New York, again, can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Valanciunas has got 15.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Lively with a screen on Poole. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a slam dunk by Lively.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Kispert outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Fox. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Valanciunas. Poole outside. Over Cunningham. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 8 now.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And Cunningham showing off his eye for finding openings. Nice feed.
To the inside. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Fox. He's got 5.
Excellent focus from Anunoby. Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
Washington calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And it's time to check the NBA blocks leaders. You look at Lively. Such great timing and instincts. He's the best shot blocker in the league right now.
He changes more shots than he blocks, and he blocks a ton of them.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Anunoby with a double team. Anunoby covering. Pass to Poole. Here's Kispert. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. It's good. Valanciunas has got 19 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Lively with a screen on Poole. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the line. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Poole against Cunningham. Valanciunas with a screen on Cunningham. Poole shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Here's Cunningham. Rejected by Valanciunas.
You can feel the presence as Valanciunas gets himself in the right spot.
Fox outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Wizards trail by 19. Poole outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Poole. The 3 is up. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Fox missing. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Excellent D there from Lively.
The defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. There's the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Kuzma outside. Valanciunas sets a screen. Fires the 3. He shoots again. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Valanciunas has got 12 points now in the quarter.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight.
Not stopping on his way in. Hart going through the defense.
Oh, got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
The Wizards trail by 21. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Poole shot is off.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Back to Harden. Outside Bull. Pass to Booth. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
2 points. That one goes.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Cunningham against Poole. Outside for Harden. The three. It's rebounded by Washington. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Cunningham passes to Bol. And finished off by Bol.
Cunningham finding the open man there.
62.
Wizards trail by 21. Kispert outside. Back to Poole. Kuzma against Bol. Kuzma outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special, and when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
Wizards trail by 21. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Valanciunas. The 3-ball. No good there.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Poole against Cunningham. Valanciunas with a screen on Cunningham. And Poole launches it from deep. Washington again can't hit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Poole from long range. Booth with the rebound. Booth's got 5 rebounds tonight.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
And here's Cunningham outside. It's picked off. Can they get it? Rips down the breakaway slam.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Bagley's checked in for Washington. Sadiq Bey comes in for Poole. Here's Cunningham. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I think when Cade keeps it simple like that, good things happen.
And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for Washington. Pass to Coulibaly. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Monday,
it's no secret around the league that this team loves playing in their own building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games.
Outside Bol. Cunningham with the ball. 16 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Coulibaly.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Hart passes to Cunningham. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Fires in the triple. Cunningham's got 14 points now in the second half.
And right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Outside Coulibaly. Bagley is screen on Cunningham. Kispert outside. Back to Coulibaly. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Cunningham, and he drops it in from the low post. Cunningham's got 21 points in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Coulibaly with it. Hart covering. Bull against Kuzma. Back to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
Now here's Cunningham. Coulibaly defending. Here's Bagley. Rejected by Bull. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harden. Outside Hart. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Bull. Now Harden. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Hart can't hit. A deep three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for New York. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Bull out there with Josh Hart. Then it's James Harden. And it's Booth in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked away. Fast break, New York. Here's Hart. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
What a dunk from Hart, showing off his athleticism there.
17.
Here's Carrington. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment, after all. You got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Oh, pass to Harden from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Carrington.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Washington making a change here. Poole's checked in.
Jordan Poole.
Puts it up off the inbound. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, I don't think that's at the top of the menu of shots that Jordan Poole likes to take, but he can knock it down with touch.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
That one's off for the Knicks. Waters comes in for Hart, and Caris LeVert is subbed in for Harden. And he's good on the second.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Poole outside. Kuzma with a screen on LeVert. And it's New York with a rebound. Booth's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
LeVert outside. Pass to Waiters. Launches a 3. And the Knicks miss again. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Waiters. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Poole for 3. Knocks down the long J. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Shooters shoot. Poole just couldn't let that 3 go unanswered.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Hood-Schifino. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Washington.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Back to Kuzma. Bey with it. Kuzma finds Bey. Left side Bagley. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
Wizard substitution. Number 2, Cooper Flagg.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And not sure what he was thinking there.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Hood-Schifino. It's Hart on the wing. LeVert outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Washington has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. To the paint. He's covered by Hart. Bagley for 3. He buries it from 3. Bagley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Pass to Waiters from downtown. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Poole outside. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But, man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Pass to Waiters. LeVert outside. It's Hart on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hood-Schifino. LeVert outside. New York again can't hit. Washington's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Poole outside. He's checked by LeVert. On the wing, Bay. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Waters. He's covered by Bay. Out to the right wing. LeVert outside to win the cold spell. Nails it from 3.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Pass to Poole from 13. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team, and hope for the best.
He's covered by Hart. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And Poole launches it from deep. The offensive rebound.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game in that particular play.
17 foul.
The first one falls.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Bol, he's checked in for New York.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Here's LeVert. Blocked. But it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Washington.
Number 13, Jordan Poole.
Washington on D. Pass to Waiters. Back to LeVert. Here's Waters. 6 to shoot. Outside Hart. Lets it go from the wing. Misses off the left iron.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Poole shot is off.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Pass to Hood-Schifino. Here's Waters. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, BA, very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.
And there was absolutely nothing they could do to slow him down in this one. It seemed like every shot he put up went in. And his teammates responded smartly by continuing to feed him all night.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. New York leading by 22. Here's Hood-Schifino. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Poole. Down low. Here's Kispert. Yep, that one goes.
And another area where Poole continues to work has just become a much more effective passer.
No foul. 13 foul.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
And he makes a first. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, BA. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
Brent, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
LeVert outside. Knocks it down from distance. LeVert's got 6 in the quarter.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor. They give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Inside, here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Waiters. Outside Bull. Here's Hood-Schifino. LeVert right side. Here's Sarr. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. LeVert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hey, from beyond the arc. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got rebound number 8 now. LeVert attacking. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Back to LeVert. Here's Hood-Schifino. And here's Bull. 5 on the clock. Here's Waters. New York again can't hit.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
We've got 1:23 left in the final quarter. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. New York leading by 20.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Cade Cunningham.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Rejected by Valanciunas. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Poole. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now a timeout called by New York. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're in front by 21. All right, guys, what's your take?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
It's LeVert on the wing. Coulibaly defending. Pass to Hood-Schifino. There's a screen. The three. He's off on that one.
New York foul. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Wizards substitution, Marvin Bagley III.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.